know it's been a while since I posted. Ran into some issues trying to get this this, you know, replacement of the SwayBars and end links and everything done. It was a wild ride. I just want to talk about what happened. So in this video, here's what. All right, so what I'm trying to say is, in this video, it was the span of like a 6 to 8 week period, because ordered the SwayBars from the SRT and the rear TRACKHAWK SwayBar from the TRACKHAWK. It's an iBox SwayBar, and had everything ready to go basically when I had just gotten the Jeep, because my first mod, and this is going to be my biggest recommendation to anybody who has a WK2 platform that's not the SRT or the TRACKHAWK, is swap SwayBars and the end links first mod, especially if you have quadrilift, because these Jeeps handle like a waterbed, to be completely honest. Even the new ones, I've driven them all, and doing this is going to make it feel a lot more confident and a lot more planted, especially if you're into any kind of like more enthusiastic driving like I am, and if you do any kind of pre-running stuff in the sand or anything where you really want to, you know, feel safe. I mean, I hate to say it like that, it's just these things feel like they just want to flip over. So what happened was, I started with the B Woody end links, and I thought they were an awesome product. They look great on paper and in photos, and I got them anodized or whatever, powder coated in silver. Front ones fit, the rear ones did not line up with the iBox SwayBar, because it's actually a different shape, you guys. It doesn't fit. B Woody sells a separate kit for the TRACKHAWK. Anyways, so I was driving around without SwayBar links in the back, and it really felt like a waterbed. So I was gonna order another pair, and reached out to Black Ops, which they're awesome, called me, and they told me, you know, it's a lot of the failures with the end links on the B Woody side of stuff. And I had B Woody stuff in the past, and I don't think I ever noticed this then, because maybe I wasn't attuned to my suspension or the sounds my car was making. But you know, they start to come loose, your suspension binds, they pop. I was already having those problems on the front of this Jeep, because the end links were binding with the SRT SwayBar, you know, moving up and down, and oh my gosh, it just sounded horrible, and I didn't feel confident with that product on my car, especially having a kid. You know, when I'm gonna drive around, I don't want my car to be dangerous. So anyways, B Woody was out the door. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So Black Ops hooked it up. Thank you so much, hooking it up on this set of end links, so I could make this video and really go over the differences. It's an awesome product, you guys. You'll see. Got it. If you've been following my Instagram, you've probably already seen them. However, it's awesome. Way better product, and it's more of a ball joint design, which you'll see. Anyways, it's on the Jeep. Jeep feels awesome. Let's get into the video, guys. Thanks so much for listening to me rant. Peace out. So this is what I get for buying a vehicle up north. A lot of surface rust. It's not too bad, but we're gonna be replacing a lot of these components anyways in the future. Shocks, maybe A-arms, but for today, the links and the bars. We've got the TRACKHAWK rear SwayBar from iBox. I believe it is a 32 or 34 millimeter bar, something like that. So yeah, pretty stoked. Oof. Man, that's rusty.
Wait, you got end links?
Yeah, end links.
Alright, let me spray the outside side on. Woo.
Oh yeah, let's knock this first bar out. No more waterbed feel on the Grand Cherokee. These Be Woody links are gonna be going. They've already been causing me tons of binding, and I'm pretty sure they're already failing. And they've already keep me being tightened all the time. This Allen wrench piece doesn't stay properly. It's just not a good design. And yeah, look at my SpongeBob under the sea fucking rust. Gonna be getting rid of that. All the rusted components are going on this before we do the off-road build in the future. Impreza Sport. Have you guys ever looked at the rear sway bar on one of these things? Look at that. It's like the size of my pinky. Rear sway bar. And ooh, TRACKHAWK sway bar. way bigger of a difference. Hell yeah. So this is the rear Black Ops link on the Eibach sway bar, the TRACKHAWK sway bar. And you'll see the mount with the spacer, the way it's supposed to mount up. There it is. And yes, it is mounted the correct direction. Their sticker is the wrong way, but that is how it's being set. Also gonna try to knock out the shocks, rear shocks, because they're blown with this air suspension. You can see the airbag over there. So gonna be throwing some 5100 Bilsteins on there. Hopefully that helps stiffen and make the ride more smooth and not so waterbed-like. Okay, so this is the rear 5100 Bilstein shock. New upper shock mount with the rubber piece, so I'm not using old components. Everything comes with new mounting hardware. These were KYB upper shock mounts, the Black Ops. All right, front one's on. Looking good on each side. And now we'll move on to the rear shocks.
Do was get some vice grips,
Oh yeah?
chrome socket, and an Allen wrench. Because I don't have the tool to reach that far.
Oh snap! Looks good though. Looks good. Heck yeah! All right, guys. Here is the Bilstein shock next to the OEM shock. It's maybe a solid, I don't know, 2 inches longer, something like that. I mean, it really didn't measure it fully, but that'll give more travel in off-road mode too for now while I have the airbags on. So pretty excited to get these mocked up and mounted. Let's do it. So you guys can see why I'm replacing the upper mounts of the rear shocks. That's why. I'm not going to really put the dust boot on because I don't plan on having these shocks on the vehicle for maybe more than 6 months. But yeah. What the hell, you guys? I can't believe I went this long without getting this done. I should have done the end links and shocks first. However, just some delays in manufacturing and shipping, getting the Black Ops stuff to me in time. It's a whole nother Jeep right now, y'all, with the SwayBars front and rear, the TRACKHAWK rear Eibach sway bar, and the end links and new Bilstein rear shocks. The Quadralift actually feels pretty awesome and stoked about it. It's a lot more comfortable, feels a lot more confident and safe, and I'm pretty happy with everything else, you know. Little watch. So next up on the list, Sorry, I lost you guys there for a second. I'm not using my normal camera equipment today. Next up on the list is I had the King Shocks on order, and they have a 4-month delay, so probably won't be seeing that anytime till end of summer or something like that. But yeah, pretty stoked about it all. Gonna maybe replace the rusty brakes on the car with something better. Been looking at the SRT brakes, probably knock that out, do my whole acid green theme that I do on all my vehicles if you look at my past videos. And yeah, not too sure what else for now. I definitely want to get the tune done, get some more power on this platform, because it really is a spectacular platform. After having a V6 and a Hemi in the WK2, I think the diesel is the way to go. Best MPG, power, the sound is cool, the torque, it checks off every box. So guys, thank you again so much for joining. I'm really stoked with how everything turned out in adding these end links in. I'll get some driving reviews later, POV driving review of the end links and the SwayBars, because it's night and day, completely different animal now, and this car feels so planted, so confident. It feels awesome. Anyways, guys, have yourself a fabulous weekend. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.